Hello there guys and welcome to the first ever episode of Retro Mondays. This is going to be, obviously every Monday we're going to just pick a game at random and we're going to play it. This game is Ridge Racer for the PlayStation 1. It's a forgotten classic. The music in this game is sublimely awesome. That's the only way to describe it really. The graphics haven't aged well though, and you will see that soon. This is the intro video, which doesn't look bad at all to be fair. But as you can see already, it is quite grainy from the logo screen, so that's only a sign of things to come, I'm afraid, guys. This does actually have a storyline though. No one knows how the race began, or how its drivers became known as Rage Racers. They live dangerously close to the edge, pushing both their cars and themselves to the limit. They feed on the burning fire of competition, are fueled by the rush of speed, and share an overwhelming desire for victory. For these elite few, the whole world is their speedway, but there can only be one ultimate Rage Racer. So basically the story of the game is to become the one and only Rage Racer, and you do this by competing in a load of classes and winning races. Basically you buy cars, you do up cars. It's a lot of fun, especially back in the day. It was a hell of a game, it really was. Like I say, it has aged badly, as you can see. You can select your car, you can customise your car, you can go to the car shop and buy a new car, and you can even upgrade your car. This was one thing I spent hours doing. You could actually paint things on your car. Now, I'm not 100% sure or remember how this works. It was quite complex. It took hours to get anything which looked reasonably good. I'm just going to try and quickly draw something to symbolise this being our company car. The XH, possibly. Yeah, I'll try and draw an XH for XH games, but we'll see how it goes. Really, this is taking way too long. I'm just quickly trying to draw this X. It looks absolutely terrible. I'm sorry guys, that is awful. That is really, really awful. I'm really sorry. I'm just going to quickly rush this H because there's really no need for me to go into massive detail with a bloody H and X. I wish it'd stop flashing. That is really annoying. I'm not sure why it's doing that. Don't think it used to do that, so really, this is basically as basic as you can get as a design, but I'm trying to give you the idea. You could pretty much paint anything you wanted on your cars, and there were some pretty awesome cars that I saw on the internet. Kind of like the way Forza works now, but obviously this is a lot more simplified. That's enough of that. That's terrible. Could look at sample ones. Place team logo with sample. No, we're just going to get on with the racing because we're strapped for time. I'm trying to make this video as short as possible. And we're Team Namco. We're going to be Team XH Game. Oh, G. Because we can't fit games in there. No, not GER. Alright, cool. So now that we've done that, we're going to paint the colour of the car, and I don't know really what colour to go with. I like white for obvious reasons, so I'm just going to leave it white. As you can see, the XHG is on the front of the car there, looking very spiffy. Transmission, we're going to obviously leave it at automatic. I am useless with manual. However, as you get later into the game, you can only have manual drive, which was really hard, and it took a lot of getting used to. Okay, so I think we're about ready to start it up. I'm just going to show you what cars you can buy. 2,600 credits, you can buy that heap of junk, or for 4,000 you could buy this. Obviously I have no credits at all because I didn't have a saved game, so we're stuck with this hunk of junk. It's about 1,600 to upgrade as well.
Start your engines.
Now, we're getting into a race. You could pick a soundtrack at random, or you could pick one yourself. I always used to pick one myself because there was just a certain theme that I fancied during a certain track. So we're off and I've stalled it, which is a terrible start. And the way this game works is kind of funny. The slow cars start at the front and the fast cars start at the back. This guy is just slower than slow. We'll be lapping him surely before the end of the race. I've already crashed. This is a disaster. I really cannot get used to the controls. They are massively awkward. I have crashed again. I have crashed again. I am sorry. And as you can see, the game has aged really badly. There's tearing and all sorts going on in the graphics. It can't handle playing it on the PlayStation 3. And we're just overtaking two cars right now. They have no chance. That's another thing I loved about this game. The random shout-outs with the announcer. It's just like firing you up and getting you ready to overtake them. Yeah, it really worked. It was pretty damn awesome. So again, I've crashed into the corner on the easiest track in the game. I am a little bit embarrassed right now, but I haven't played this game in like 12 years. This game is actually 18 years old. That was my attempt at drifting and that was awful. I do apologise. And again, cornered it. It massively slows you down going into the corners. So really, I don't want to be going into the corners as much as I am, because I need to finish third at least in order to get some credits and to progress on to the next race. So we got this yellow, green, or whatever the hell colour you want to call it car, and we overtake him. He's no problem. We leave him eating our dust, and we've completed lap 1. God, I love hearing that. I don't know why, I just really liked it back in the day. I was like, yeah, I just beat my own record. I'm awesome. So we overtook Pinky there, and we're coming to the first corner again. That's my attempt at drifting. It wasn't horrendously bad, but it was pretty bad. I can't get over 100 miles an hour, well, kilometers per hour. That makes it even worse about how slow I'm going. Fourth gear. Are we going to take off? We have, and we've got this car here. That's just... Oh, crap. I didn't mean to drift then. I really didn't want to drift then. It's right up my arse, as you can see in my rear mirror. That's one thing games don't utilise anymore. Rear mirrors. It's all, you know, real mirrors in your car. I really like the rear mirror in the first person view. I always have and I always will. That's just the way I am, I guess. So we're coming up to the end of the second lap now, and I'm only 5th. 4th is right in front of us though, so hopefully we can overtake him and progress on to 4th place and hopefully get a podium. Oh, we can see 3rd as well actually in the distance, so take him 4th. He was going incredibly slow. I don't know what he's playing at. So here's 3rd. Yeah, let's take him for a ride. Come on, let's have him. No, I shouldn't be drifting there. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. I need to have a quiet word with myself after this race, because this is awful. This is bloody awful driving. So we're on the final lap now. I'm still 4th. Really need to get past this guy ASAP, because I need to finish better than 4th. And I think we're going to take him on this corner. Am I going to drift it? I am. Oh, that was perfect. That is how you drift on this game. Maybe I shouldn't have put the grip at the most driftiest, because you just cannot control it at all. Especially with the slower cars. Drifting's for more the faster cars. So we're in the final lap now. I'm 3rd, which is actually good enough to progress on with the game. And I can't see us getting any better, I'm afraid. I can't see 2nd up the road at all. I think he might have just gone up that hill. Hopefully we can catch him. I can actually see him. He's a white car with a blue stripe on, I believe. But look at the tearing on the graphics. It's absolutely terrible. I'm going to actually balls this corner up. There you go. So that massively slowed me down and pretty much cost me 2nd place, which isn't the end of the world, but it's kind of embarrassing all the same. So can we beat my record of my time? I believe I can. I can catch 2nd if I haven't balls that corner up and all, and that's not 1st, by the way. That is the back marker who was massively slow. I did manage to beat my time though, so it's all okay. Everything's just gravy. Yeah, you get a little replay at the end of each race just to show you how bad you were or how good you were. The music skips out quite a lot on this bit because this game is like 18 years old and the disc isn't in the best condition, even though I have looked after it. I have 2 kids, so they tend to get the mitts on these things and wreck them, you know, like kids do, so really it doesn't matter. We'll come around the final corner, I go straight into it, absolutely diabolical driving. I do apologise. I haven't played this game, like I say, in a long time, and music is skipping in and out all over the place. I have no idea why, though, because it didn't in the race. It must just be this track it doesn't like. Also, did you know if you put this disc in a CD player, you can actually listen to the music off the game? Which I thought was a pretty awesome discovery when I tried it one day. So yeah, we finished 3rd, so we're not really going to get much out of that at all. We only got 80 credits, which is appallingly bad. But we will progress on to the next race and see what we can do in that. Alright, so that's the first race done. Overpass City is the second race. First takes home 550 credits, which would be absolutely beautiful, but can't see me getting first. We'll go for Industria this time, because this song is pretty damn sweet. Gonna try not to stall it this time.
3, 2,
1, go! We didn't stall it, but we didn't get off to an absolute lightning start. Never mind. We'll pass 11th in no time, because he's incredibly slow. Whoa, I'm not sure what's happened. And my computer decided to go to sleep while I'm commentating this for you, so that's a disaster and all. But never mind, video goes on. I did actually manage to overtake 12th like he wasn't there, because he literally isn't there. This guy's just about as slow as well. I don't know why you bother. Why do you bother racing? Just go home. Go home and put your feet up and just play a video game or something. Oh, why have I done that? I don't even know why I drifted through there. I'm just drift crazy. Basically, when you get to the faster cars, you have to drift every corner. It's insanely hard. It's insanely fast as well. I could lap this entire field with the fastest car in the game on the straight. That is how fast it is. I could pass every single car on the straight. From the start, I would lap them before they finish their first lap. That is how insanely fast it is. Obviously, if I don't crash, which is never going to happen. I'm always going to crash. I'm like the crash king. Oh, he's on to me. Probably because I keep crashing. Oh, there's a yellow car here, and I've gone straight up his ass. It's diabolically bad driving, I do apologise. Hopefully we can overtake him on this straight. No, I go straight into the back of him again, and obviously the back onto me because I can't overtake him. So I eventually did manage to overtake that frigging car and claim 7th place and fuck this corner up as much as I fucked anything else up. And because of it, I'm now getting rammed up my ass. God, that could be really taken out of context. Never mind. 7th place, first lap just about done. Heading for 3rd at the moment again. So this track is pretty easy. It's pretty similar to the other one. The ending being exactly the same. Don't go into that corner. Keep going. We've got Pinky here, who's in 6th.
You shattered that record.
Shattered the record because I've never set one before, which is
Two laps to go.
obvious. So we're in 6th place, going around the first corner of the second lap, and I really need to stop crashing, because that is costing me dearly. That was perfect. That is how you should take that corner. And maybe I just brake instead of letting go of accelerate. You drift. You brake and then accelerate. You drift. You literally have to keep your finger on square the whole time you are braking. Make sure you're not turning the corner, because if you are turning the corner while braking, you will drift. So it takes some getting used to, in all honesty. The controls are probably the kind of worst thing about this game. Like I say, the analog stick doesn't work either, which is a kind of pain in the ass, but it still doesn't take away from how great this game was 18 years ago. 1996 I played this game, which means I was 10 years old. I was 10 years old when I played this game. I'm now... No, I was younger than that. Jesus. I was 8 years old when I played this. That's insane. I can't do maths. Alright, so we've claimed third place and it's not even the last lap yet. So we're looking good for a podium and I've fucked it up already and I'm back in 4th place. Spoke too soon, if you want to say that. Probably did. So... need to overtake him really before the final lap. Managed to get him on that corner. Second is miles up the road, so...
You're one smooth operator.
I do need to get on it. I'm one smooth operator.
All right.
You're damn right I am.
That record.
I'm the crash king. If there's a corner I haven't crashed in, I haven't done my job properly. Alright, so... I need to take this corner perfectly. Can I do it? Oh, a little bit too much drifting at the end, but apart from that, it was okay. But it's kind of invited pressure back onto me. Yellow's all over my ass again. So really, I need to get on with it. I wish I had a faster car. It's driving me crazy already. Come on. We can do this. We can get at least second, surely. If I can't get second in this race, I'm a failure to humanity. But yeah, anyone wanting to know where you can pick this game up, your best bet is probably eBay. Failing that, probably... I don't know. I don't think it is on PSN. So yeah, I think your best bet's either eBay or one of the collector's shops that collects like PlayStation 1 games and sell them a little bit more expensive than they should be, but sometimes it's the only way to get a legit copy of the game. Mine is a legit copy of the game. I'm playing this on my PlayStation 3, so yeah. I've actually got a crack in the case, and it did have a demo with it, but I can't tell you for the life of me what it was. I think it was Soul Reaver? Soul Reaver, I think it was. I bought it anyway, whatever demo was with it, because I liked it. I think it might have been Soul Reaver. Which is actually Soul Calibur before it became Soul Calibur. So, this isn't first place, by the way. That's the back marker again. That is slower than slow. We've managed to get second place, which is a nice touch. Unfortunately, I can't catch first. He's just up the road as well. And managed to finish second, which will get us some nice credits. Anyway, guys, I'm going to let this replay play out. Sorry, I'm going to end this replay real quick. And I'm going to end this video here. I hope you've enjoyed this insight into Rage Racer. Do feel free to recommend games that you would like me to play. Thanks for watching.